I'm Kevin Purdy from Lifehacker, and this is Ben Parr from Mashable. He's got a little bit of a delay, folks, by the way. So we're across.
Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay.
We're across the country, and we're on different connections, but we're going to try to make it work. I think I've got a slightly better connection. I'm going to jump out of the questions, and I'll just kind of ping Ben for them. Ben, did you want to buy, or are you thinking about buying the new MacBook Air?
It seems like an interesting computer. Right now, I'm not going to buy one, but from everything I've heard, it's a good computer. Thing is, I don't need a computer right now. It would be a wasteful purchase, but it may.
Why do you don't need a computer? You can mostly you have one, or you just feel like your smartphone and your current computer rig is good enough?
Yeah, well, I have three computers, 2 smartphones, so that's more than enough for any human being.
I would agree. I have just an Android and a ThinkPad, and it gets me. So you don't feel like it's going to the MacBook Air and I guess maybe solid state, very thin laptop/netbooks are going to be, you're going to see more of them in the future? Do you think Apple's going to kind of lead the market?
That's what they've been doing the last couple of years with iPad, especially. Really defining how they want to make the computing market, and iPhone, all of it. How about, I'm actually looking through your feeds, and I'm curious about, one of your most recent articles is go nearly flash-free on a Mac with Safari and Chrome. What do you think about the entire Flash debate and Apple's position?
My disclosure, I use a ThinkPad, an Android phone, so I can run Flash on my phone. My wife has a MacBook. I don't I'm not necessarily an enemy of Flash, and I don't personally see it as the browser killer and the battery killer that other people see it as, but I'm also not relying on my laptop's battery perhaps as much as some people are. And I get the sense that Flash is more buggy on a Mac than it is on a PC or Linux, excuse me, Windows or Linux. So I guess I don't understand a lot of the furor about it, but I can see that people like that Apple has taken a stand on it, which is kind of rare. You know, you don't see Microsoft coming out and saying, well, definitely not because they have Silverlight, but you don't see Microsoft coming out and, you know, decrying certain plugins, or you know, trying to give their users a better experience by recommending certain things. I think people who like Apple, who like the direction the company's gone the last few years, like you said, leading the market, are just picking up on the Flash. You know, it is something they also care about, and they've seen it in their own browser that it doesn't work. So I've managed to not really give much of an opinion. I guess I just don't see what the furor is about, but I can understand where it would come from.
Apple's taken an interesting position with it. They really believe that it's destroying their like there was a recent article about how taking away Flash from the MacBook Air increases its battery life by 2 hours. Apple, it's a buggy product, at least to Apple. And right now, it's whether or not. Right now, there's just things you can do with Flash you can't do with anything else. The question is, in 2 years, will you be able to do everything that you could do in Flash using HTML5? We'll start with number 1, which is, what do you think of Google Instant, and do you think it is the future of search?
Google Instant on the desktop, in Chrome in particular is how I use it. I like it on the desktop browser. I think it's great for answers. You can just type in WEA and it knows you probably want weather, and it also knows you want weather in your local area. And so you're 3 keystrokes away from, you know, a 5-day forecast of your weather. And I think that's really great. I think for Google, it is the future, and it may seem iterative to people that it's just a small speed increase for them. But if you think about Google's business model, which is searching, the more you're on the web, the more money they make, it makes sense else. Get people to start thinking of search as this uh, cyborg extension of their brain, more so with instant than with just regular, type, enter, look. Uh, do I think it's the future of search? Yeah, I do. I think other people are adopting it. I think if you look at the number of web apps that have as you, it's increasing a lot. I think I've seen a lot more of them recently. Um, Google Instant, though, I wrote a post this morning trying to explain how it does kind of work for certain things, like the weather bug or the time in Spain, or the show time of a movie near you. But it's awkward with the iPhone or Android keyboard, kind of hiding a lot of your results, and it feels a little wonky using it in a browser. What do you think? Have you used Google Instant on mobile?
Yes, I was launch event for Google Instant on mobile, and
Ah,
it was very cool and interesting stuff. But the issue, no, there's actually no issue. It's really a cool technology. Um, I just don't know whether or not it's going to really like get people like still right now. It's annoying in some cases, like when I want to start typing a query but still look at my old query. It's just a change of habit. I don't know
yeah.
how much it'll change the market though.
Yeah, and Google's Android in particular, they want you to use this. It feels like they want you to use the built-in search capability to search everything, the web, your apps, the contacts. So it does feel awkward using their browser search as well. Ben, is TV afraid of Google TV, and where is the internet
I'm looking at
headed?
TV for those is basically just like a layer on top of your cable to the turn your cable and turn just like TV into a device so that you can quickly search your TV shows and search the internet and YouTube at the same time. Um, is TV afraid of Google TV? Probably a little bit, but it has a long way to go to getting market share. It's more too expensive right now. There's not enough incentive for people to use it yet. So I think it's a long. You see Google TV in a lot of places. I don't know whether it'll succeed or not.